is a man who graduated top of his class from Harvard Medical School. He has a PhD in biomedical sciences, been published, and he's also had a fellowship with the National Institute of Health. We're so excited for the man who's taken essential oils out of the dark ages, Dr. Joshua Plant.
Thank you for that introduction, Danielle.
We are so excited with the Améo. We have clinical grade, cell active and permeable essential oils, and we are now excited for this new development of a revolutionary product, AGX. Can you tell us a little bit about the science and what this means for our gene expression?
Happily, right? So AGX is an acronym standing for Améo Gene Expression. And so just to give you a little idea of what went into this has been a huge undertaking. This is about a year ago, Améo had the vision of being able to look at the power of essential oils that they had at the root of our health, ultimately our genes. And so to ultimately do this experiment, this has been a huge collaboration with biotech institutions, leading academic universities, and over the course of the year, we have amassed the largest database in essential oil history. Just to give you a little idea of what goes into this database, we have looked across about 40 different essential oils, and each one of those essential oils we have looked at how they affect our genetic expression on over 20,000 genes for each one of those oils. And so you can imagine the amount of data that has gone into this. And what it tells us is ultimately how each essential oil turns up or turns down each one of our respective genes. This database then gives us the ability to create blends that are able to have a synergistic benefit with respect to our genetic expression.
Awesome, XMen.
Yes, this is one of the first products that came out of the AGX line of XMen. This is designed looking at the genetic expression that is ultimately of the utmost importance to men. We've looked at such things as the genes that are involved in testosterone production or HGH production, but also genes that are also involved in day-to-day life, in balance that men need, for example, joint pain, or to help limit muscle degradation, something that is so detrimental after the age of 40. So we see that in individuals, when we made these blends, we looked across a spectrum of genes to ultimately allow individuals, men in particular, have a complete balance of health that they can get each and every day through the XMen product.
He is obviously on the XMen product. Tell us a little bit about AGX for women.
Likewise, on the DXWomen, similar to the men, other than the genes that we looked at, right? Rather than looking obviously at the testosterone gene, we looked at stuff such as estrogen, progesterone, prolactin. Additionally, we looked at the cellular pathways that are involved in the removal of calcium from the bones that are so often plague elderly women. And we looked at all of these different things and ultimately comprised the genes that are responsible for that together in a single blend called DXWomen.
Awesome. As I get older, my digestive system seems to be struggling more. I'm so excited. Tell us about the AGX Digestion.
That's right. AGX Digest is where we've looked at the genes that are responsible for healthy digestive function. And then when a lot of people don't realize, your digestive system doesn't start in the gut, it actually starts in the mouth, and that's where we looked as well. We started with such things such as amylase, the digestive enzyme that's found in our saliva, all the way down to lactase, that very specific digestive enzyme that's involved in the breaking down of the sugars in milk. Protease for the protein breakdown, lipase for the fats breakdown. We looked at enzymes and genes that are involved in the uptake of B vitamins. We looked across a whole spectrum of genes to ultimately put together a blend that helps deliver proper digestive health.
Yay! All right. So with the largest essential oil library on Earth, we can expect more AGX health innovations. So these products are encapsulated essential oils, and you take them like a pill. Mm-hmm. Can you tell us about how to take them and for how long?
That's right. So these were designed to be consumed each and every day. There's actually 60 soft gel capsules in each bottle, one for the morning and one in the evening, to where individuals can have a continual daily balance with respect to the benefits of these essential oils bringing in the synergistic blends that were ultimately designed from this extensive database that we compiled so that they're able to get that. And the reason that it's important to have it each and every day is because ultimately the environment around us is information. And when I say environment, that's just not where we're walking or where we're living, but ultimately the food we eat, the air we breathe, or even the ground we walk on. The problem is our environment has become so adulterated through toxins, through genetically modified organisms, even down to the abundance of pesticides that are used, or even the size of the portions in which we consume. We see ultimately that throughout our environment, with it being so corrupted, we absolutely need something each and every day to help fortify us against the onslaught of plagues, so to speak, that we go through each and every day.
Awesome. Thank you, Dr. Plant, for joining us today and for, taking essential oils to that next level of science. And tomorrow we'll be addressing the most common health complaint that you take to your healthcare practitioner, and you'll be surprised by what it is. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Danielle.
In being drop smart, there is good, better, and best. For example, you may like lavender for sleep. That's good. If you try lavender layered with determination, you'll likely sleep better. If you keep experimenting, you may end up with lavender, determination, and myrtle or frankincense. This might give you the best results. Because everyone is different, keep experimenting to get past what you like and find what you love.
Smarter health, brighter future.